Hey YouTube, Sierra Motley here. So today is Wednesday, hump day. I hope everybody is making it through the week okay and getting some things done, being productive, and yeah. So in this video I'm going to be talking about, I'm really not even sure. I think I just like talking to y'all, honestly. But I can't lie, I do miss my baby a lot. I miss her so much. I break down at least 1,000,000 times a day. Anytime I talk about my baby, I start crying. Whenever people ask me, where is Grace at? Where is your baby? I start crying. So I don't know if I'm handling it too well, but I'm doing the best that I can. So this is, I guess, day 4 without my baby. Yeah, it's been really difficult. This is the longest I've been without my baby. Yeah, and I'm a first-time mom. This is my only baby, my first and only baby, so I don't have her right now, and it's really hurting me. So I know things will get better and everything will be fine in the end. And I really want to point out that I really feel like everything happens for a reason, and the people that we cross paths with in this life are for a reason too. So I always look at people like that. Like whenever I just run into somebody or I meet somebody for the first time, or I'm dealing with someone, you know, I know it's for a reason and a purpose, and I know it's a reason that I'm talking to you, and a reason I'm doing this and doing that. And it may not make sense today, but it's gonna make sense eventually. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like pieces to a puzzle. So yeah. Yeah, so many words I want to say, but I really don't know how to. You know, my mind goes so many miles a minute, and that's why sometimes I talk really slow, because I'm trying to think before I speak, which I always do, and then I'm trying to piece together what my thoughts are telling me and what I'm trying to convey to you all. Which is probably why I need to be making notes before I make these videos. So we're gonna work on that. So, and when I was crossing the street just like 30 minutes ago, I almost got hit by a car, y'all. Random, but yeah. And I was cussing this man out. That just raised my blood pressure, but I just hate people. I really do. And it's a very gloomy day. I'm actually in Chicago right now, and it is really gloomy. So, don't know. But, yeah, today is October 13th. Yeah, I think I'm going to just end this video where it's at, because we really don't have a lot to talk about. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. So, I'm so sorry. Really not prepared. So, I just wanted to talk about trauma. So, trauma is something that it takes a lot of, I don't know, I have to be really invested in it, kind of like to talk about it, because it's really draining. Like, it's draining actually going over my life span and life history with someone, like especially therapists, because you're basically telling about all the bad things and things that have happened to you in your life all the past year. So it's like you gotta kind of retrace, and it can be draining just talking about yourself for that long and trying to fill somebody in on the details that know nothing about you. So that's my least favorite part about talking to therapists, because it's like you have to tell them about yourself because they don't know anything about you. So it can be intimidating at first, but once you kind of like catch them up on who you are as a person and what you've been through, then they have a better idea of how to help you. You know what I mean? So it's all for your, your best interest, but it can be draining. So I'm somebody who's been through a lot in my life, far more than I deserve, and I feel like most of the people I've encountered are bad people. So my guard is always up. I'm always protecting myself at all costs, and I kind of have to give somebody the side eye whenever I meet them. So I have my guard up, right? And this is a defense mechanism that I've learned and mastered over the years because I've been hurt so much, because people have done me so wrong. This is what I have to do, right? And what I've ingrained in my head to do to protect Sierra. So it's basically like a coping mechanism, and this is why I don't allow people close to me very easily. And this is also one of the reasons why I don't like people, because it makes sense. Like, you're not going to like people if you've constantly been done wrong by people and you don't trust people. You're not going to like people, right? So if I like you, kudos to you, because not that many of you. So it takes a while to basically unlearn these patterns. And I'm not saying that they're bad, actually, because I feel like everyone should have their guard up when they first meet someone. You know what I mean? Don't just trust any and everybody, because there are some really bad people in this world that are out to hurt you and do not have your best interests at heart. So do what's best for you and use your own judgment and discernment in the best way that you can. So I wish we lived in a perfect environment where we were safe and we didn't have to worry about bad people, but unfortunately that is what the world is, and that is the reason why God gave us free will to do as we please and do as we see fit, because otherwise we would just be perfect and then there would be no sin. But it's also cons to that. So but me, I'm the type of person, I stay to myself. I don't do anything wrong to anybody. I'm not perfect, but I really don't do anything bad to people. So when bad stuff happens to me, I just be like, God, why did you let this happen to me? Because I didn't do anything, and I don't do anything wrong to people to deserve this. But I'm kind of looking at things in a different light and perspective now. Like, maybe I'm going through this to help somebody else. Maybe I'm going through this because God has a huge purpose and calling over my life, and a powerful purpose, and I have souls to save, people to save, and it's not just about me anymore. I have a daughter, Grace, and I have the rest of the world and lost souls out here that Sierra has to save, because I'm one of God's people. I'm one of his children. So that's what we do, right? So it's not about me. And I'm a really genuine person. I love helping people. I love people. I don't like people, but I do love people, if that makes sense. Like, I really have people's best interests at heart. Like, I'm not somebody that is going to steer you wrong. If you come to me for advice, I'm always going to tell you the right thing, whether I like you or not, because what do I get out of being evil to somebody? I don't get anything out of that, and I don't wish evil on anybody. So, and I do believe in energy, like energy transfers. Whatever energy you put out into the world, that's what's going to come back. If I give positive, good energy, that's going to come back to me. I'm going to be blessed and continue to be blessed. So, I love it. I just love good people. I love good, genuine people. People who are honest. People who just do the right thing. Don't do anything wrong. I love y'all, because y'all give me hope. It's like people one day. But, yeah, I don't really have a specific, I was going to talk about trauma, but I don't really want to go that deep today. Not having the best day today. But I did just want to check in with you guys, see what's going on. And we're almost to the week, almost to Friday. So that's, a good thing. So yeah. Always remember that Jesus loves you and I love you. So yeah. I will see you guys on my next video. Deuces.